praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. And double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, that ruled. Peace and blessings to the elect. Alright, we are the Hebrew Israelites coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of this current kingdom. Alright, and hey, we get Joel chapter 2. People, today was election day in Trinidad and Tobago, right? For those who don't know, and everybody with the finger red is gonna dip their hand in ink to vote whatever idiot they want the so-called rule over them for the next 3 years, because it was local elections, and then next year, if we still in this place, is general elections, and we're going to have more anarchy with these fools. But what I don't understand is that the Lord coming and get ready to destroy this place.
That's right. Have a precept of Joel chapter 2 verse 1. And it reads, blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and song an alarm in my holy mountain. Right. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai cometh, for it is nigh at hand. Right. Verse 2, a day of darkness, of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness. Right. As the morning spreads upon the mountains, a great people and a strong and a strange and a strong, there hath not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it.
Right, so that great people that Joel was talking about was them nuclear missiles. He saw it in the vision. You see that apostle like a banners always say, when they read in the scriptures, that they envision what taking place. He saw it in the scriptures. But for the word in his day, it looked like people, a very mighty army coming up on the place where he was seen going and be destroyed. But when you continue to read, you will understand that it was nuclear missiles that he was seeing. Right? And this is what, thousands of years ago. Go ahead.
Reading on. Verse 3, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
Yep.
Reading on.
Say fire devoured before them. A fire does devour before them, and behind them a flame burner. A fire, when you devour something, meaning you're eating it up.
Consuming.
A fire in front of the army to consume, and in the back to have a flame burning. What that sounding like? That sounding like a nuclear missiles with warheads. With warheads in front, because when the warheads, that is Revelation 9:16. Well,
Revelation chapter 9 and verse 16. That's 15. And the 4 angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men.
And that third part of men represents Esau. Three calibers are many, and the sons are man, the sons are God, the sons are man, and the sons are the wicked. That third part of man is Esau. But
it says, and the number of the army of the horses, of the horsemen, were 200,000, and I heard the number of them. It says, and thus said the horse, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire, and of jacinth, and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire, and smoke, and brimstone.
Out of their mouths issued fire, and smoke, and brimstone. A fire devoured before them. Alright? That is a nuclear missile. That is a nukes that the Most High Holy Spirit on the so-called appointment to make.
That's right.
And that was for these latter days. That was for these last days that we and see now we in these days. Why you people still sleeping? While you're still out here sleeping and acting the fool when the most are getting ready to destroy yourself. Or you're thinking that before you vote whatever councillor, you know, whatever politician or MP or prime minister in, things going to be better for you. Hey, we come to tell all your things ain't going to get no better for you in this world. It ain't going to get no better for you. Despite how much rest all you tell all yourself all you got to rest, most are getting ready to touch this place. That's right. Alright? Go ahead.
Revelation. Revelation chapter 9 verse 18. By the tree were the third, by these three was the third part of men killed, by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths, which is the warhead.
That's right.
It says, for their power is in their mouth and in their tails. So the tails is the rocket or the propellant.
Yep.
You see? It says, for their power is in their mouth and in their tails. For their tails were like unto serpents, and had heads, and with them they do hurt.
With them they do hurt.
The Jericho missile in Iron Man 1. The warhead, the multiple warheads in the Jericho missile in Iron Man. We shoot off one missile and had multiple missile rockets come out from the head and destroy multiple targets. Right? The power is in the head. It says, verse 20. And the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues yet repented not of the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and a stone and of wood, which can neither see nor walk. Neither repented they of their murders, nor their sorceries, nor their fornication, nor their thefts. And that is what we saw. He's not going to repent. The scripture says what? There's the death adder. There's that snake. There's that wicked serpent from the garden with Eve.
In Zechariah 14 verse 12, he says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. He said, their flesh shall be consumed away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Right, so what device that you have right now physically that could do such a destruction? They say the flesh going to consume away while you stand up on the feet. That's right. The eyes going to consume away in the holes. The tongue shall consume away in the mouth. That's right, that's right. What equal to that? What could bring that kind of sort of destruction?
I don't know what the movie Pompeii, and the fire was coming, and it passed through, and then one and like ashes, that fire. Did you see that movie? Pompeii.
Yeah, but what else could bring that kind of destruction? As your brother said, it's Pompeii.
The only technology and the most high water destruction of Pompeii. Because it was by a volcano. Earthquake and volcano. Right? The only evident thing on the planet Earth that can do that type of damage is what? The missiles. The ICBMs, the intercontinental ballistic missile. And the tension amongst the nation is rising. You understand this? You can say Matthew 24, bear with me. Matthew 24 verse 7. Matthew 24 verse 7. Matter of fact, I'll set that higher up. Matthew 24 verse 5. It says, verse 3, it says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming? And of the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and shall deceive many. I said, have many false pastors out here saying that they have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They have seducing spirits, and the spirits are devil, because they don't come in the truth. They're not prophesying at the end days, which time is evidently upon us. It says, and verse 6, 24 and verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginnings of sorrow, and this is what we see in evidential facts. Right? For example, the RFID chip. There's an article I'm gonna do a video on it, where it came out, I think, on November the 8th. I think the Guardian, the UK Guardian had it, where they're saying that basically the chip, they come out right and say it is a form or is a new way of the UPC code, which we have only signed for years. UPC code, and every UPC code, which means Universal Product Code, means every Universal code has what? 666 in it, right? 666 Chi Psi Sigma 600 3 score and 6. Every Universal code, and they come out and they admit that the RFID chip has the Universal Product Code in it. It is a new form of the product code, and the scripture said that it's a mark of a man, right? It's Esau's glory, right? They brand everything. They claim to own everything when they put a patent on it, right? So they put a brand, the 666 Chi Psi Sigma, a mark, a stigma that goes with that, with what? Once you receive that mark, right? Now, a stigma is something that sticks to you, right? And what is that stigma? That stigma is going to be what? That you worship the devil. They don't put your trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, they put your trust in man, right? Just like the brother was going into in the beginning of the preaching or the teaching of church today, right? The brother was going into what? These men went and read up their finger today. See people with their fingers red this afternoon because they went and vote this morning local government election, right? That's going to be to your destruction because your heart is in Babylon. You believe that your local councillor from whichever party going to bring some form of alleviation to your pain, to your oppression, right? The most they're going to do is find the cheapest way to build a box drain, right? They pave over the road, paint over the community center, right? And the rest of the balance of money, they're going to find clever ways to trick their own system, because as they sing about it, Babylon, they make their own laws and they don't abide by them, right? They're going to have some for the eye service of the public called what? A commission inquiry when somebody get caught. At the end of the commission, who the fuck does get locked up? Nobody. Because they're for themselves. They're for Babylon, right? They're for Babylon, but we for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's right. So like this morning, my mom was like, hey, you ain't going to vote. They're trying to all send me video and all kinds of things about going to vote. I said, I casted my vote already. I voted for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You understand? We out here doing the work to be saved, to be delivered by our Lord, to be recognized. You understand? The scripture says the righteous case will be saved. So we had to pump hard. We had to pump hard. We had to keep the faith in these last days. Right. But that's all we have because we're going into a serious time. Let me read over Matthew 24. Again, now verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So we are about to go into sorrows. Right? So we know for a fact that whoever they vote for today, they're not going to save nobody. Because sorrow's coming. They don't have the power to save. Yahweh Shem Yahushai say what? I set up kings. I take the beggar out of the dunghill and set them upon thrones. Right? And hey, the Most High is tearing this kingdom down. He's not building it up. He's not strengthening it. He's tearing it down. So the ways and the customs of the people is being teared down. This is Hosea chapter 10 verse 12. Sow to yourselves in righteousness, reap in mercy, break up your fallow ground, for it is time to seek Yahweh. It says, till he come and rain righteousness upon you. He have plowed wickedness, he have reaped iniquity, he have eaten the fruit of lies, because thou didst trust in the way of the multitude of thy mighty men. Right? So now is the time to turn back to our power. Break up the fallow grounds of our mind, believing that what depending in and choosing out of two parties, right? By choosing that they have a voice, they don't have a voice. Because all they're doing is fighting against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right now, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is about to set up the king upon the throne, right? Which is the Lamb. Right, we working to be in the Lamb's book of life. Now what we working for? Hey, let's go to that Revelation, Babakosha, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'll read it for you.
So, right there, Hosea 10. And we start at 12 to 2. Right? We're going to go to Revelation chapter 5. Revelation chapter 5, verse 1.
Revelation chapter 5
verse 1
and verse 1 says that I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within and on the backside sealed with 7 seals.
Yeah, it was sealed with 7 seals. That's the mystery and the understanding of this book. It was sealed. Right? This is Ezekiel chapter 2 and I'll start at verse 8. Be thou son of man, but thou son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee. It says, and when I looked, behold, and hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. Right? So that book that we read about in Revelation 5 is this scripture. It's the scriptures, right? Which is the book of life. This is the Lamb book of life. We eaten from the tree of life. Right? Where these heathens, these 2/3, they're not eating from the tree of life. They eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Right? So they're dying out here. Right? The serpent tell Eve what? He shall not surely die. So we have Eve out here empowered. We have Eve out here being what? In positions of authority. Usurping authority over a man. Right? Yeah, I think it was last night. Yeah, not last night, night before last night. Ghana and I, we were walking trying to get something to eat by Grand Bazaar. And this Elamite woman and her daughter had the gall. They was walking behind us. And she had the gall. Excuse me, let me just pass. She had the gall. I was inflamed in the spirit, but I kept spiritual. You know, I really wanted to say something and lash out. But I just kept it spiritual because this time done. These fucking women, the women out of the other nations out of place. You understand? Because we have an evil, wicked head. Right? But we eat out of the Lamb's book of life. Revelation chapter 5 verse 1 going down. What?
Says that I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof?
What? The seals represent the mental lock. The angel that was blinding the elect from what? Receiving this word. Right? There was blindness from receiving the word. The Most High don't want the whole nation to receive the word. That's right. So they want the elect to receive the word. Go ahead.
And no man in heaven nor on earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon.
Neither to look thereon. So all these pastors, this great televangelist, he died about last year, early this year or late last year. Something Graham. Bill Graham, or whatever it is. Yeah, some so he either my televangelist that real push Christianity, right? All them they didn't have the seal, the key to the seals. They never had the key to the seals, right? Yeah. Huh?
So that means there was a lion.
There was a lion. God, the popes, all them popes, Alexander the VI set up his son Rodrigo Borgia to be what? King Alexander the VI, Slovakia, set up his son Cedro Borgia to be what? The image of the anointed Christ. So all them popes was lying. Right? Go ahead.
Says, and I wept much because that no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look thereon.
Go ahead.
And one of the elders said unto me, Weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof.
Yeah, the root of David as prophesied, which was Yahushai. Right? Yahushai was the son of David that sat on the throne, which was Solomon. Let me stop the file, man. Which was Solomon, right? He was worthy to look upon the book. He was also Isaac. When he came as Isaac, when he prophesied himself of coming as the son of Abraham. Right? There's what Genesis chapter 18. Right? He came as Isaac. He was a prophecy. Wow, but when Abraham, right? When Abraham was about to sacrifice Isaac, right? The Lord saw that he was of his word. He was bold. He was all about his speech. It wasn't just about the service. You understand? And the Lord said, yeah, you faithful. He says, hold, stay. He said, look, there's a lamb. Ticket. Sacrifice a lamb. Which is representative of Yahushai, that sacrificial lamb. Right? In the Catholic Church, you have a song that says, all lamb of God that take away the sins of the earth. Right? He take away the sins of the nation of Israel. Yasharallah. Right? He died for the sins of Yasharallah. For Yasharallah alone was given the Lord. The whole nation of Israel. Right? The northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Right? Because we are prophets, 2 witnesses are prophets from what? From the northern and southern kingdom. Right? Now wisdom of today. Now what we have the 12 tribe sign. The 6 was spiritual. Right? He was found worthy to what? To what? To what? Open up the seals of the book, which is what you understand it. Understand it. Right? That's why they call him a Mashiach. Anointed be and the understanding and the spirit to know all things. Now we shine his name. Right? And we're supposed to give honor and glory unto him. But without him, we are nothing. We are just empty vessels making noise. You understand? So the true prophets, the true saints, the true worshippers of Yahweh who worship him in spirit, truth and understanding, they're going to be delivered. You're going to see them. Scripture saying, you're going to see them. You're going to behold them. Not far, but here. Be right here. On the highways and byways. Teaching the truth. Right? Bringing it forward. What up? You want to push up?
Yeah. Revelation 5 now. Right? We say the Lion of Judah, you know, the root of David prevailed to open the book. And that Lion of Judah is Yahushai. Right? There is Revelation 22 verse 16. Say, I, Yahushai, have sent my angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David.
Right, so again, the word revelation means what? Revel, back, pull back, reveal, right, to reveal. So Yahushai in Revelation 21, 16, he said what? I, Yahushai, am the root and the offspring of David. What's the root? Right? What's the root? The beginning, the progeny, right? The father line, root. He's our foundation, he's the rock, right? He's the rock, he's the foundation. He is who the elect is going to trust in these last days.
Right.
Right? When?
Say, I, Yahushai, have sent my angels to testify unto you these things.
Yeah, he sent my angels to testify on these things. So who is the angels of Yahushai? These men, right? The scripture says what? You are my friends as long as you do whatever I tell you, right? And not only being friends, we are his angels. Because the word angel simply means messenger. Right? We are the messengers or the angels or the servants of Yahushai. This is First Ezra. 2nd Ezra chapter 1 and verse 39. Right? 2nd Ezra chapter 1 verse 39. Unto whom I will give you for leaders Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Hosea, Amos, and Micah, Joel, Abadiah, and Jonas. These are all prophets that we read from. They all have their own portion. So some may have a bigger portion, right? Some may have a bigger portion, right? Jeremiah's portion was bigger than who? Amos or Obadiah, right? But they all had a portion, right? It says, Nehu and Habakkuk, Sophonias, Aggias, Zachary, and Malachi, which is called also an angel of the Lord. See? So we are angels of Yahweh Shemashai. We are his servants doing service unto him by coming out here on the highways and byways and preaching and teaching, bringing to the understanding the elect, waking up the sheep, right? Keeping the sheep in what? In pastures, keeping them safe from what? Wolves, right? Because the wolves are about to attack. Go ahead out, let's finish off yours. Go ahead out.
He said to bring over the angels, we are messengers of Yahweh Shemashai. Right, there's Galatians 4 verse 14. And my temptation, which was in my flesh, he despised not, nor reject, but received me as an angel of power, even as a Mashiach Yahushua.
That's what book?
Galatians 4 verse 14.
No, you see them as an angel, a messenger, someone that will service of the Yahushua. Right?
Even David was put as an angel. And every time, Samuel 29, 8 and 9 or 3.
Somebody called him an angel.
Yeah.
I remember who called him an angel.
Samuel 29. First Samuel 29 verse 8. And David said unto Achish, but what have I done, and what hast thou found in thy servant, so long as I have been with thee unto this day, that I may not go fight against the enemies of my lord the king? And Achish answered and said to David, I know that thou art good in my sight as an angel of God. Notwithstanding, the prince of the Philistines have said, he shall not go up with us to the battle. Right? So David was an angel in your side. Or you are a messenger in your side.
Yeah, because he executed, not only spoke, but he executed the will of the Father. Yeah. Right? So as long as the Lord said himself, you are my friends as long as you do whatever I said. Right? And he said, he told us all things, so we are his friends. So we waited for these things to come to pass. And we see them coming to pass. Right? Let's read over your verse.
These Revelation chapter 5. Which one? Verse 5. So they wept much because that no man was found worthy to open the book, either to open and to read the book, neither to look thereon. And one of the elders said unto me, weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof.
Yeah, he prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof. Right? As Yahweh shine. All honor and glory and praises go to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? So, because he was worthy to open that book, we have the truth. Because he gave us the truth. Not in the opposition. Right? It's the book of John chapter 3, verse 27. And it reads, John answered and said, a man can receive nothing except it be given him from heaven. Except it be given him from heaven. So who is up there in heaven telling us? The man who's one word to open the book. Yahweh shine. So we have to give him honor, we have to give him glory, and we have to give him praises. Praises. Right? King Solomon said what? Kiss the son lest he be angry. Right? To kiss means to join, to bring together, to touch. touch gently, but touch. Right? We have to be joined on to Yahweh Shem Yahushai in these last days. Or else you're going to be caught up with all these people. And what scripture says, be separate. Right? So separate yourself. When you separate yourself, you're cleansing yourself with the word and then becoming what? Holy. Right? Not only just separate yourself and like going up, it could be solitary confinement. Right? You can lock up when you go against them, get in trouble and get locked up and put in solitary confinement. But no, it's about separating yourself and cleansing yourself so you can be a temple and a servant and a messenger and an angel of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? So we give glory and thanks and praise for Yahushai. Right? So we can receive it. Take me out. James 1 and 7. James 2 and 17. Or 1 and 17.
Right. James chapter 1 verse 27. It says, pure religion and undefiled before the Most High and the Father is this, to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world. Yeah, keep yourself unspotted from the world, which is what the brother is saying, separate yourself. Right? Because this world is full of filth. Scripture says, he that is filthy, let him be filthy still. He that is holy, let him be holy still. Alright? This world is full of filth. So, that is what pure religion and undefiled is. Ultimately, to keep yourself unspotted from this world. Separate yourself.
Hey, it makes sense because the word religion go back to what? Good religion. To be restrained. Right? So, he that is holy, let him be holy, separate and restrained. They that use abstinence, right? Just shine as the stars of heaven. So we restrain from this world, from the adulteries, the idolatries, and the fornication. Right? Go ahead. So James chapter 1 verse 17. And it reads, every good gift and every perfect gift is from above. It's from what? Above. And cometh what? And cometh down from the Father of lights. Yeah, so Yahweh sent Yahushai to redeem us. Right? And in these last days, he woke up his men because we are called. We are out here because we were called. This is our vocation. This is our calling. We are called through the Holy Spirit to serve the Heavenly Father. And now by serving what angels, there are 24 angels that serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai daily, 24/7. They give praises, honor, and glory, they crowns on the ground, and they give him praises to the Most High. Right? We are his angels, we are his servants upon planet Earth right now. Right? And we're gonna be rewarded for that. Right? But we're going into a time where we're gonna be shut down. Right? There's some prophesy called what? Amos 8 and 11, the famine of the word. Right? And when the famine of the word comes, what's gonna happen? We have to remain holy, and we have to remain separate. And we have to remain faithful and believe it. That's it. We have to remain faithful and believe it. Right? He that endures to the end, he said, Scripture says, that which you all have, hold fast until I come. Right? So hey, all the fake Israelites that wasn't learning the importance of the scriptures, that was just out there parroting and mimicking and looking for vain glory, you're gonna be showing up. Because the Sabbath's coming. What designates the new month? The moon. So if you didn't get out of understanding, without YouTube, without being able to share the Sabbath dates and the feast days out there, you know, could you work it out? Do you understand it? Right? I mean, we out here rehearsing the righteous act. We might get perfect, but we're supposed to have a plan, right? A spiritual plan. We're supposed to be gathering up that treasure. Because the time is going to come. The time is going to come. Like I teach my son. I tell him, I say, yo, the day will come that the Most High will make you understand exactly what I'm telling you. He's fine. But he will understand, you know, he will learn, he knows, hey, I call him some clownish name. He said, no daddy, say I'm an Israelite. You understand? But the time is going to come that the Lord will put in the spirit of that these things that his father taught him, this is the time for it to be used. The same thing with us. We put in our faith, we put in our, we cashing in our money in our spiritual bank, right? And we pray our Mashiach Yahushua that when the affliction comes, right, he deliver us. Not for our work's sake, but his righteousness' sake. Because he said what? I'm not unrighteous to forget your labors of love. This is the time that we're going into. The time when the fiery trial is coming. We hear any time of the fiery trial. While these peons, they are asleep. All of them, they are asleep. All, especially those who want to dip their hand in the finger. They think any in that ink today. I'm going to do it again next year for what? The government election. This was local government, right? The constituency, right? But who's going to win to rule the country next year? I think next year is Trump own too, America's own too, Babylon own too, right? So Babylon about to get thrown down, right? This place here is about to be thrown down, and these people still have their faith in this system. They have a faith in oppression. This is why you literally have faith. When you go out to the faith in that ink, you support the oppression. You support them selling, raising ticket price for not having a seatbelt on from what, $200 or what? $1,000. You support them telling you have to pay $2,000 to use a road in the country that you was born and grown up in. Right? That's what you support. You support them saying take buggery off of the law. Take that buggery law off. It's draconian, but that's what they said. They said that the buggery law was draconian. So get up to the time. We have gender equality, gender identity. Hey, as in an article, you all remember Lando from Star Wars, the only black man in Star Wars. Right? Lando something, right? He was Billy D. Williams. You all remember Billy D. Williams from when he was small? Right? Billy D. Williams, he acted in certain shows, but he used to be, I think he used to even post Soul Train. Right? Lando something, his name was in Star Wars. You all remember from Star Wars. He come out and he supports that gender neutrality shit. He says he identifies himself as male, neither female or something like that because what? No quote on it, right? But I remember him saying he's soft spoken, right? And he's not too aggressive and all that kind of stuff. So he identifies with that gender neutrality kind of shit. Right? So up to the times when Esau's word, and that's what Esau promote. Right? The Lord said what? Surely the turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's wheel. What was turned upside down? This world. Right? Because the wicked are in authority. The wicked call evil good and good evil. The wicked say, hey, being a man is now called toxic masculinity. Coming out here and saying, hey, the woman's supposed to stay in the house, have her head covered, right? Shamefaced, bow her head to a man, right? Keep the house, right? Be domesticated. When you say and speak with authority like that, they call you what? Toxic masculinity. Right? They call us Hebrew Israelites men who call them toxic masculinity. But that bitch from Marity, she was from, right? When she went up to ISUPK on the boardwalk, and they gave her the truth. They spoke the truth. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We are God's chosen people, right? We are above all nations on the earth. We just come up in the car watching brother put up, I guess it's from Manabala, YouTube, and the policies and the CEO of YouTube is a female. They allow certain videos and talks about supremacy. They say like they will let you speak and say white supremacy, right? But they won't let you speak and encourage anybody to be a white supremacist, right? So they share a video where a man was going through showing some killings in Iraq, right? And they took off. No, they left that video because he was revealing the atrocities done in Iraq. But then they showed that video with Hitler in World War II. And they said they had to take off that video because that video had a hit message which was a code, was 14 something, 14 what? I can't remember, 1496 or something like that. Which was a code that they just used for white supremacy. Right? So they take off that video. Right? It's all a bunch of bullshit. In other words, they're encouraging you to sell out. You understand? If you can sell out, system, make it sell out our government to help push forward the propaganda. They will allow you. Right? But if it's not about the selling out part, they will cut you off. Yeah, I'm going to see the shine, but I shouldn't for that. Right? But the Lord said truth. In these days, truth shall flourish. Righteousness flourishing. True what? In the name of the Lord. Anybody have a question?
Hosea chapter 4 verse 1 says, Hosea chapter 4 verse 1 says, hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of the Most High in the land.
Yeah, the truth of mercy, no knowledge of the Most High in the land. You think it's merciful to be voting these people in? No. They're just going to fall underneath the orders of the elites. Right? To oppress the people. Oppress them more and more. Right? The true mercy of Yahweh is prophets one.
Exodus 23, the second verse says, thou shalt not follow the multitude to do evil. And all of them, they come in your home, tell you, come out and like one vote. They're bringing taxis for you to go out. You know?
They're ushering you. Hey, all that's a form of the affliction. That's something?
I scripture and I think about it.
Alright, I'm all over. You get you?
Right. Revelation 18, verse 4. See, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that he be not partakers of her sins.
Right, that's talking about in the last days, when the chariots come to deliver the elect. There's going to be an angel that's going to shout with a loud voice, come out of her in the Hebrew tongue. Right? And the elect going to be what? They're going to be raptured up into the chariots. Right? That's what I'm speaking about right there. Being a partakers of a sin. A sin, basically they're going to be rewarded for all the abomination that they've done. That's Babylon. Right? Because what? To the elect, what the Lord said in Psalms, he said, only with thine eyes thou shalt see the reward of the wicked. Right? But to be partakers of a sin, it's about to be judged by one of the plagues. Right? Death, the famine, the pestilence, or the sword. The sword represents what the missiles in these last days. Right? What?
Right. Book of Zechariah, chapter 6, verse 26. Says, and the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith it shall flourish, and corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which hath been so long without fruit shall be declared.
And this is what you're seeing amongst the brotherhood. Evil being put out. Mercy coming back in. Your brother offend you, right? You forgive him, right? But you take it to mind, but he should take it to mind to offend less. Because whatever you do to your brother who stand up right next to you, you can see, right? Spiritually you're doing it to your shine. Because he believes, and you believe. That's what it means to be a true believer. Not like these hypocrites in the churches. Yeah, you see what Sister Nancy went to church last week? You see she went out again this week? Boy, that she's the best boy. That has come out right through. She might have two dresses. And I'll show next week. I'll show for her. For Christmas Eve service. She will bring back all the black. You understand? Gossiping and wickedness. Right? We're not coming together to elevate each other. We're selfish and self-centered. Right? We build back a nation here. Mercy. Can you bring it back to our conversation?
Yeah, it says, Zechariah 6 verse 27, for evil shall be put out.
Evil shall be put out. There's no evil. There's not supposed to have evil among the brotherhood. Ill will towards each each other and being put out. This is birth of a nation. We are the people that are going to rule next. Good? Right? We're supposed to love one another. These Moabites. You feel them Moabites don't disagree? But guess what? They're killing each other over their disagreements. Us killing each other, black on black crime, is actually a thing. Go into the urban dictionary, you'll see black on black crime, I'm positive. Or Google. Black on black crime is a thing. Right? Esau tends to use it to defend themselves. But hey, they just kill each other all the time. So why we can't kill all of them? You understand? But that's the curse. That's the curse. The Lord said once we come and we start to follow him, and we put off our evil pernicious ways and to the back and make the Sabbath and the light. You understand these different things? You're going to turn the curses off of us and turn it onto them. You see that nation. And I had to believe that. And even the thing believing it, you're seeing it. You're seeing Esau being destroyed. You're seeing Esau separated. Right? A nation that divided against itself shall not stand. Brexit, Republicans and Democrats, right? Whistleblowers on Trump. All these different things. You're seeing it happening. Right?
I was still good to them after I'm in the car last night when coming on Charlotte Street. And for years it had a war between Jake, Duncan Street versus Nelson Street, right at the right hand. That was for third floor. These fucking Chinese come and take over the whole block and go up on Chinatown in the block right there. And not one of them make a noise about it. But if you have a block and I come and I don't do so, I take it over your block here, my son. It's gunshot, which is war. I war off the back foot as war. But that Chinatown on Charlotte Street, you never still on the side selling violence, say, oh yeah, you're trying to carry us take over everything and name all them, call your name on everything. You know what? They just bad for your own brother. Just bad for your own brother and all your heathen. You sympathize with them, show them kindness.
You know the ways.
And the ways.
And the ways. But I say the ways because it was actually offensive to me when I read the article and shared with you that Trinidad is not even on the top 5 list that is most dangerous for LGBTQ. They put Barbados as #1. Somewhere along the line is Jamaica. It should have been Jamaica and then Trinidad next. You understand? But that's what it is. Because you'll accept the heathen policies. You'll accept the heathen ways. You'll accept the heathen. Right?
Like, you know his contribution to that? You have a low mentality. Anytime you watching your own brother and can't have no sympathy towards him, you take them very low because the heathens and them coming and set up shop, licking the stores, pursuing to look, right? The heathens coming and licking the stores, gun wounded, got taken into slavery, time and time after generations coming down. The heathen come set up and finishing you off. And they have no problem with that, as Big Brother was saying. The heathen come and do that, they have no problem, but the brother don't want to kill out the brother. For small thing, right? That is being having a low class mentality. They have no ruling class mentality. Only thing out have a ruling class mentality is to know who he is. Like one of the reasons we outside here, telling people who they is. After that, we sealing the elect. Because apart from sealing the elect, the scripture say what? Show them their transgressions. You outside here showing them the transgression. You're not supposed to be dealing so with your brother. This is how you're supposed to be living. But also, it's really about the elect because when you watch them, they don't want to know. That's why the Most High send the demons among them to destroy them. So they're not interested in knowing anything about how to uplift themselves. That's why they put the finger too. Because all they want is a free meal and you are a good job, a county work, and they're comfortable for the rest of their life. That. And being
grand. All I get cut in the spirit.
That.
Right? As you say something important, for one of our jobs is what to see the elect in the spirit. But actually, Yahweh Shai is
going to save the elect. Right? But we have to bring the message to them. And the message is going to come in a form and in a pattern, which is what? To set up these churches spiritually. It says John chapter 3, verse 33, he that received his testimony hath said to his seal that the Most High is true. Right? So we said that the seal is being set by Yahushai. Yahushai going to open up your mind. This is the way. Walk ye in it. To the right, to the left, or to the right. Right? Once you truly believe, it's set to your seal. Once you believe, because Yahushai way. That's why he says, show me your faith by your works. You understand? And then your attitude is going to change. This is because Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 53, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Right? So, hey, you're supposed to see the difference. We shall know them by their fruit. A good tree brings forth good fruit. A bad tree cannot bring forth good fruit. You understand? So the attitude, the mindset is changed. Hey, forget that. We have a difference. But we are brothers. Scripture say, why do we not get take wrong?
Because it's happened so up, and I want to say they shall put off the corruption. Now the ultimate way of putting off the corruption, even for the elect in this flesh here right now, is when the appointed time come and we receive this. 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 54. Chapter 15, verse 54, so that, and it reads, so when this corruptible shall have put on the incorruption, right? And this mortal shall have put on the immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, that is swallowed up in victory, because ultimately, right now the elect fallen under Psalm chapter 32. Where we fall short in, you know, the grace of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai will cover for us, which is just our appointed time to get we act together. But when we receive this, them bodies on them, it will never be possible for we to hate one of brother again. It will never be possible for a man to shoot down the brother in the street for a bag of weed or for $500, or because he opened up a little business and he find the brother shouldn't be opening up that little business. Why is the heathens on them bringing in container toxic vaccination to choke inside their newborn baby? Men are rising up for nothing. Righteous. The only thing these niggas rising up for is wickedness. We outside actually making a supplication to the Spirit and power of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because we have no strength or power of our own. This is evident. So when we receive them bodies on them, we will be back to the original state, going back to the first estate. Right? The angels had kept them not their first estate, because that's what we're looking for. We tired seeing people walking around degenerated like this. We tired to live like this with bodies every day waking up with some kind of new affliction. We tired to live like this. We want to enter into rest, but we have to wait. But the scripture says what you can be angry and sin not. Now you were saying, I was telling me toxic masculinity. It's not toxic masculinity. We tired of oppression. We tired of living under wicked people. We tired of these people outside here not knowing what's going on. We tired of them skinning up the face and I don't have a clue of what's going on. Destruction coming to this place. We trying to save we us. You feel?
I mean, for the man of the Lord, it's like this. It's like we carry the burden on knowledge. A man increase in wisdom, he increase in grief. You understand? But we have to go about our daily business when these fucking heathens constantly disrespecting it. Constantly speaking down at him. You have a man who ignorant to his power, he ignorant to his nation, he ignorant to everything that is righteous, right? but he's your superior on the job and speaking to you as though you lack knowledge. You have the overseers, the officers, right? They're your own people and they're beating you down, right? They're beating you down, right? They're stopping you. They're enforcing the laws of the devil, right? But when they stop you, you don't know if that stop will be a harsh traffic stop. If it's going to be a ticket that you can't afford, right? A ticket that they already don't want to go to that. They don't want to go to that court. They don't want to have to pay that fucking penalty, right? Because they can't afford to. That's oppression. We've been oppressed. We've been oppressed. You know, the apostle went into the word Gethsemane, right? And that Gethsemane means what? Oil press. We've been pressed, and the oil is what's going to keep us. What coming out of us supposed to be spewing is that wisdom and just understanding. That's right. And we bear, just say, in your heart, this is a true soul, wherever we go through, right? Make not haste in the time of trouble. Don't. I mean, sometimes you must ideally be out of situation, but hey, the time when they're being afflicted, turn to your Abba Shimei Shai, because sometimes, guess what? You make a judgment to try to ease our pain. But we're supposed to be going through that pain and putting our faith in Yahweh Shimei Shai, being built up so that in that evil day, the day which was spoken of in Revelation 3 and 10, you'll be able to stand. You'll be able to stand and say, fuck you, we saw on your chip. That's right. Fuck you, oppressor, take my neck off. That's right. You understand? The overseer, the wicked police or the soldier, whoever it may come back and say, chip or die. But then when they're going to come with chip or die, you understand? Hey, it's a righteous thing. Sorry, I mean, the saints rejoice every day. Somebody else has been woken up, and it's true. The other precept goes, but hey, it's precious in the sight of the Yahweh Shimei Shai, the death of the saints. Right? It's not a sin unless it's sanctified. The word sanctified means to be cleansed. The only way you can cleanse yourself is by this word. And to remain in faith, you have to continually nourish your faith. Feed your faith. Nourish your faith. Right?
But I say something. And that is how we go be cleansed, you know. That is how we go be uplifted from the curse. You know, by serving your Abba Shimei Shai, by turning back onto your ways, that is how a young man go be cleansed. And like what the brother Amon was saying, you know, when they build in the Chinatown and they ain't doing nothing. But let their own brother do something or they go in the turf, they want to kill them. Right? Because hey, they do have that soundness, you know, to serve your Abba Shimei Shai, you know, to be uplifted of the curse. Because hey, under the curse, Scripture say our eye shall be evil towards our brother. You know, but we could be uplifted from that curve through the cleansing, by the washing and taking heed of the word. Right? There is that's what I bring out one scripture. Isaiah 1, I will start at verse 7. Right? He says, your country is desolate, your cities are burned with fire, your land strangers devour it in your presence. What should have been Chinatown right in all your face, all they do nothing. Right? He says, and it is desolate and overthrown by strangers. All these Moabites, all these nations coming and overthrowing you. Majority of the island of Trinidad run by the Syrians, Elams, Moab.
That's the point. You know? Go to Job chapter 15, 34 and 35. Right? Majority of the land is owned by the Syrians, the East Indians, because in the previous government, they benefited their people. So they come in and they benefit the people. Now our people, right, the so-called regime that you have here, they want to encompass everybody. They have to encompass everybody. Because really and truly, they had nothing. And the 1%, which is the Syrians and the Edomites, they are the ones who are giving them the come up. They're giving them the come up. But they use Jake as a face to get it vote by Jake. It's all games. All games. Right? Well,
This is Job chapter 15, verse 34. For the congregation of hypocrisy, of the hypocrites shall be desolate.
Right, the congregation of the hypocrites shall be desolate. So you have all these different false churches, even Israelite camps, that say they believe in Yahweh Shimei Shai. Right? They say they believe, Israelite camps say they believe in Yahweh Shimei Shai. These Christians say they believe in the other white people, Jesus Christ. Right? The Most High right? Most High Christ bless, Ahaya and Yeshaya, and all these different things. The enemy spirit and power that are going to deliver us here in these last days, right? You believe in the government, you're going to be desolate. Because it's all hypocrisy. Because these people that rule, they're forcing it to air. You claim to believe in the Bible, yet still they uphold these people that set policies that make everything adverse or in opposition to the Most High. So you're a hypocrite. Or everybody that's going to be destroyed on the planet, they're going to be justifiably destroyed. That's what the Lord said in Genesis chapter 6, 11 going down. Above I got it high up, Genesis chapter 6 and 1. Because when you look upon the face of the earth was what? Corrupt. Right? Let me stop that. Okay, bring Genesis chapter 6 over. Go ahead. Genesis, Job 34 and 35.
Job chapter 34, back on it up. 15 and 34.
15 and 34.
For the congregation of the hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery.
You understand? So this one coming, this is what is coming. Fire of Yahweh Shemel Shai.
That's right.
The heat, the intense heat.
That's right.
That's going to come as we start off with what? By Joel and Revelation 9. Missiles, ICBM. Right? I see fire. Fire is a purifying agent. It's a cleanser. Right? The Most High is going to, he's using the heat of the day situations that we go through. Your wife being a dragon, your boss being a demon, the landlord coming down at you, your court cases, your alimony, your child support, your traffic tickets, your bank loans, all these different things. This is the fire to purify the elect. For the elect to what? To go through it and put the trust in Yahweh Shemel Shai. To see that He delivering you from all these different situations. And He is going to deliver us out of what the judgment is about to happen on this plague. This plague, this planet. Because what we're going to read in Genesis chapter 6, when Genesis chapter 6,
Chapter 6 of verse 1. It says, and it come to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters of God unto them, that the sons of power saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they looked, and they took them wives for all which they choose. And the Lord Yahweh said, my spirit shall not always strive with men, for that also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. For their giants,
for their world giants. Jump down to verse 10.
Verse 10, it says, and Noah begat 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupt.
The earth was what?
Also corrupt.
When you look up that word corrupt, it means to be spoiled, utterly ruined, to be decayed. Right? The earth was decayed, it was spoiled, utterly ruined. Go ahead.
Before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence.
It was filled with what?
Violence.
It was filled with violence. Because as you read higher up in the chapter, right? The Lord said that His Spirit was going to always dwell with men. Right? We said men, right? We were no men because it was willing to giant. That's speaking about us, the elect. The hopeful elect, right? But it's really the elect for sure. We say, I call us the hopeful elect. Because we do the work of the elect. Right? But fallen angels, they were the giants. Right? So-called Nephilim, they were the giants. They were renowned men. Why they were renowned? Because these were the men that kept the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shemel Shai. When you go back to Genesis chapter 5, right? Most I said what sons of Adam, I'm wrong right now. Sons of Adam, right? Then did men begin to praise Yahweh, call upon the name of Yahweh Shemel Shai. So that was the elect coming in the reincarnation, right? They were giants in the land, right? They were renowned. Spirit, the vibration of Yahweh Shemel Shai was pushed, right? righteousness. But then it took on to what? Daughters of the other nation. Right? We went into different philosophies and decided to go off. Right? But the Most High only formed one man and his family righteous, which is what? Right now. Genesis chapter 5. After the Adamites, Adam, men,
Adam knew his wife again. She bare a son, Genesis 4 verse 25. And Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son. He called his name Seth. For good, for the Most High, said she, hath appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew. And to Seth, to him also there was born a son. He called his name Enos. Then began men to call upon the name of the Lord.
Then began men to call upon the name of the Lord. The righteous men, elect the angels in Yasharala, that was with Yahweh Shai in creation, they wasn't back there. They came back in the flesh. To the line of the Adamites, which is Genesis chapter 5. Yeah, you know the truth. Go back to 6 and 11.
Genesis chapter 6 verse 11. It says the earth also was corrupt before Yahweh, and the earth was filled with violence. And forward looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt.
It was corrupt. It was spoiled. This earth is spoiled. Heathens ruling over you. The heathens being preferred. Why they be preferred? Because their powers, their demons that they pray to, they're giving them what? Material wealth, giving them gain, right? Because the Most High give them a time to rule. But now is the end of their time to rule, and it's the time of the exaltation of the kingdom of heaven, which is what? Israel. Nasharala. Headed by who? Yahweh Shai, King David, and the 144,000.
Well, you know, it says, for all flesh had corrupt his way.
All flesh had corrupt his way
upon the earth.
Right, and you can see it. A corrupted way to vote for another, to vote for this nation. Right? When you dip your ink there, you're voting for the heathen. You're not voting for Yahweh Shai. To vote for Yahweh Shai is to be on this side, learning and teaching the words of Yahweh Shai. You understand? That's a cast of vote, your choice. Right?
Verse 13. It says, and power said unto Noah, and the earth of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence to them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth.
Destroy them with the earth. So the second death is coming. Right? The second death is coming, and there's a death going to be what? Be by missile.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, and starting on verse 5, it says, behold, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I will hold my tongue no more, as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Souls are the just complain continually. Souls are the just. And the brothers who fell asleep. Them up there in the heavens crying unto the Lord and the carbus. For the elect. Complain continually for the things that wicked are done to them on the face of the earth. But I need to spell it. got nothing else to do. Sit down and watch the world go by and you ain't say nothing about it. You had to speak up and must have something to say. Must have something to say. Something happened. You can't just sit down and watch this world go by and you ain't say nothing about it.
The book of Hebrews chapter 12 verse 25. See that? Hebrews chapter 12 verse 24. And to Yahushua, the mediator of the new covenant, and to the blood of sprinkling that speaketh better things than that of Abel.
Right. But brother sprinkling, because we, as the apostles and the elders say, we are the heralds of Yahushua, Yahushua, right? So we come and we speak about the sacrifice that Yahushua did for us. Alright? What Abel was saying when Cain killed him. What the Most High said, boys, thy brother's blood cried unto me from the throne. Alright? What we doing here is speaking better things than that of Abel. Because Paul going and going to say unto the church, we're going to read that conversation. Read it over and then read close to it.
Hebrews chapter 12 verse 24. And to Yahushua, the mediator of the new covenant.
Right, Yahushua is the mediator of the new covenant. Go ahead.
And to the blood of sprinkling that speaketh better things than that of Abel.
Right, because we speaking that, hey, the kingdom coming through Yahushua. Alright? Abel was crying out for vengeance. He was just crying out for vengeance for what Cain did. We speaking that we go in and get the vengeance through this man Yahushua blood.
That's right.
He's the mediator of that new covenant to bring me into one with the Heavenly Father. Go ahead.
Verse 25. See that he refused not him that speaketh. For if they escape not who refuse him that spake on earth, much more shall not we escape if we turn away from him that speaketh from heaven.
Right, which is like Lord speaking through us. Yahweh Basham Yahushua speaking through us. Because they didn't escape from him that spake on earth. Alright? They didn't escape. The Most High, when he sent Moses, it still had what called none of them didn't escape. But now the Lord speaking through us. So how the hell are they feel like they're going and escape? Well, they can't escape. But the blood Yahushua through us speaking way better things than that of what Abel was speaking. You could go back in Genesis and read what Abel was speaking. Or what the Most High said, Abel was saying, he was saying, the voice of thy brother's blood cried unto me from the ground. Right? We crying for to be righteous, perfect. We crying for all of that. We crying for the wickedness that they did unto our Lord and Savior Yahushua back then by the hands of the Edomites, the Romans. All of these things we crying for through the blood of Yahushua. Alright? Because the souls of the unjust complain continually, which is, as I say, us, brothers who fell asleep, who in the spirit burn, crying unto the Heavenly Father.
They know this though. Matthew chapter 16 verse 19. And I will give unto you the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt bound on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt loose in earth shall be loose on heaven. Now Yahushua received that, and he said he delivered unto his disciples, which is the elect. So now the men of the elect come outside the and prophesy unto all of them dead walking there and them. But if them did know that the elect through the supplication we making through Yahushua, if we through the Most High bound people on earth, they could be bound on earth.
They would be bound in heaven. We're going to be the heaven judgment. No, we represent prophet, priest, kings, judge. Judgment. That would actually mean that we need judgment. When we bound in heaven, or we bound on earth, going to be bound in heaven. Right? bound, it cut off, bound. The sea can't cross it, but the land, the Lord said, you cannot cross the land. Yahweh said that. Don't cross the land, I set it bound. The Lord said it bound about the nation. He gave Israel the greatest portion. You understand? When we bound, when we cut off wickedness and iniquity. You read that earlier on, I think the next one. Right? Cut off wickedness and we cut off iniquity. Put up curses upon the wicked. We put up curses upon Esau, Elam, Ishmael, all these other nations. Shalachriah, death to them. Or what? Nababal, death to the confusion. Right? So we bound it on this side. We bound women ruling over men. We bound oppression. We bound usury. Right? Homosexuality, lesbianism, pedophilia. Right? We bound eating up abominable creatures. Whatsoever is bound on earth shall be bound in heaven. Because who is the kingdom of heaven? Who is the kingdom of peace? The elect. So when we bound, when we allow, hey, that's our next time. We went into that a couple of weeks back. We are also the gates, and we represent the door to the kingdom when they go into Revelation 21. So what door does is either allow something to come in or shut it off. So when we bound on this side, we bound on the next side. Right? What we allow on this side, we allow on the next side. And what we're supposed to allow with righteousness. So in the meantime, so they say what we're going to do with to a certain righteous act. Right?
This is Revelation chapter 20. Revelation chapter 20 verse 9. And it reads, and they went up on the breadth of the earth and compassed the camp of the saints about, and the beloved city, and fire came down from Yahweh power out of heaven and devoured them. Verse 10, and the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the flames and the false prophet and the false prophet are and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever.
Right, that fire coming. That fire coming in the form of guys. See them? I'm going to be forward. This was kicked up. We're going to have the first couple of represents on capitalism, Vatican, Rome, right? Because there was 3 unclean spirits, right? 3 unclean spirits represents what? The 3 frogs represent 3 unclean spirits, which was America, the military might, London, England, or England, the financial center, and the spiritual center is what? Vatican, Rome, right? Catholicism. They're making this Catholicism from what? Christianity and all this madness, all this false doctrine is out here, right? Because they all what? Take some part of the scriptures and they take it streamline, but they all come with Catholic, right? So the Most High is going to destroy them. Why?
Verse 11, Revelation chapter 20 verse 11, and it reads, and I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them. Verse 12, and I saw the dead, small and great, stand before Yahweh power, and the books were opened, and another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works.
Right, so that book of life. As the scriptures, but where there's really understanding of Yahweh Shai. Understand? And the book of life, the Lamb book of life, the Yahweh Shai book of life. Who ministering until it turns up, read John 27. A man can't receive anything unless he give it from heaven. So Yahweh Shai had the minister unto you. So his word is going to be sown in your heart, which is your mind, your love. He that received the testimony of Yahweh Shai and set to his seal. Right? you believe, hence you do. We out here and doing this work because we believe. So it's set into our seal, right? We study. We put the work in usually. When we study, and we most high reveal unto us through our shine, right? We reveal to the brothers that will help some other brother to come to that understanding and do what David did and come to their understanding. That's the only time you use it. Because using the good sense of the scriptures. Right? But out of the book of life, you're going to be judged. Out of this book, the Bible, the understanding of the Most High, Jesus brings the power of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed. So if you're going to be judged, right? If you keep the commandments to the best of your ability, and practice righteousness, right? Most likely you're going to be on the good side of the Lord. He said, come to render unto every man that he hath done, good or evil, right? If it didn't keep it, you'll be judged by the law. When it said, a man that committed adultery is supposed to be put to death. He and the adulteress is supposed to be put to death. So on and so forth. So judgment coming. When I see them misses hit, each man is going to be worthy of their reward. If you're here and you remain, you're going to be judged by the misses. If you're up in the sky and you transform into a celestial body, you've been shown mercy because you're transformed in the book of life. Simple like that.
Reading on, after Revelation chapter 20, verse 13, and it reads, and the sea gave up the dead which were in it.
Right, what you see? You see these people, these nations, right? They give up the dead. You can talk about the valley of dry bones. Something in that dry bone state is something dead. Right? But in left, they have put on what sinews, tendons, skin. They talk about the pores plasters. They lay the skins off of the people that come over the wrong doctrine. Right? But those who put back on the sinews and the tendons and the muscles and the skin, they're the ones who are turned back to Yahweh. They are alive. They live it. Right? They have the spirit. Right? And when they have the spirit, they have hope. We're not hopeless. Dead. They're dead because they have no hope. Their hope is support. But the Lord said, put no hope in dope. You know? These people, they're selling their dope, they're selling their drugs. They're coming back. Every 4 years, they're coming back and quoting the same fucking rhetoric over and over. The same failures, the same oppression.
And they say, they keep coming back. Government go, government come, regime go, regime come. And they ain't getting satisfied. Just like dope, a crack fiend, looking for a satisfaction and the car getting to the people. But who is he quench at their soul? Matthew chapter 11 telling him, Yahweh shall say, come unto me, all ye that labor is heavy laden, and I will give you rest. But the funny thing about it, the only people and them who could come unto him is those that he drew. That the after position people in outside, the most I don't bound to draw them. That's why we are the sake of Allah, Yahweh Shai, that he draw we out of this, that madness what's going on outside here. Come unto me and I will give you rest. Because why? You know, you have a ticket, you have a chance to get them chariot and them, when them nuclear missiles and them start to explode. You might be up there watching this destruction and you're seeing people out down here being tormented with that fire and that brimstone. Nah.
The book of Psalms chapter 65 and verse 4. Blessed is the man whom thou choosest and causest to approach unto thee, that he may dwell in thy courts. We shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house, even of thy holy temple.
Satisfied. You understand? Mercy of the Most High is enough. That is our one pence. We're doing this work just for our one pence. The Lord to show us mercy that we can then keep them alive. Not for vain glory. Not to be set upon no carnal throne. To be carnally minded is death. Any reward that we can get in the flesh, what is scripture say? Set up a treasure in heaven. Where what? Where what? And rust and corrupt. Where's that treasure? salvation, it equates to your strength. It equates to you building a strong foundation. Set your house upon the rock, right? And not the sand. Right? Because when the storm comes, the sand will wash away. The earth gonna give away and it's gonna wash down. Now we see it through the Spirit, you actually see that when God is at a camp. And nobody needed the eye by the chip. It's the mark of the beast. You enter the eye, they don't mention when you use the court. Right? Woman will be able to buy or sell, and that's have their mark. It's plain to see, but everybody has that element opposition. That's what. Out of pride, out of that made fact. And the Most High he didn't choose you. Many are called, but few are chosen. Right?
Bishop Freddie.
That's all. Right, bad one.
They John 6 verse 44. He said, no man can come to me except the Father which had sent me.
Yes, so the Father who draw whoever. Because men are called. Some men stumble upon this saying already was called. Right? You see it as the apostles always used to be saying for years, as a boys club. You understand? Or as a free ticket. You take advantage of brothers. The scripture talk about it. No one can speak about it. The scripture talk about it. That's how you, when men hate you, revile and what? They spitefully use you. I think that's how it goes. Right.
Right? John 6 verse 44. He said, no man can come to me except the Father which hath sent me. Draw him, and I will raise him up at the end, at the last days.
Yeah, I wish I could have raised him up. We're being raised up because we are part of the glory. When you go to Revelation chapter 1, verse 7, right? The Lord is going to come with his glory. Elect his bride is part of his glory. Right? We are part of his glory. The next part of his glory is with the chariots. Psalm said, I see 10,000 chariots. Right? We're going to come with thousands, even thousands of his chariots. Even thousands, even 10,000 of his chariots. Right?
Matthew chapter 5 verse 11. And it reads, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you.
Right? Persecuted, we've been reviled. You had ITR, right? You had the Black Consciousness movement, right? We've been persecuted. You see the different false accusations. Or they teach rape. There was a picture circulated with a person's hand signing of a bus, and they make him look like a pedophile, right? All this thing is reviling and persecution. YouTube, that woman from RT coming out and saying, what? They are toxic masculinity. But she hit so like the ISUPK camp out in Miami Beach. Right? Go ahead.
You know, Matthew chapter 5 verse 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake.
For my sake, that's what happened.
You know, in verse 12, rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven.
Great is your reward in heaven. So that one pence is a great reward. They want to be working towards that one pence. They have to be straight. Scripture say, Most High is a spirit, and he wishes for one and such to worship him in spirit and in truth. This is the spirit here. John 6:63. The words I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are what? They are life. Something to finish off? Good.
But I bring out the precept of the proverb where you say you shall be satisfied. How else a man can be satisfied? Seeing this great destruction outside there is when Most High call you and show you that rest, that rest. Because then you will do this. Envy not the oppressors and choose not his way. That you only saw you will not envy the oppressor. For a carnal mind, 1 Corinthians chapter 2. Spiritual things is foolishness unto the carnal man. And a carnal man, watch this, you watching this and he want to live his whole life in hopes of achieving a house, a car, and about $2 million in the bank. He ain't watching that one. It have a nuclear war coming. $2 million can get you in a nuclear bunker or an underwater limousine. Not even a man who have $100 million can enter into a bunker. That is for the elite, the super wealthy of the world.
You're not watching them spiritual discern things. So the only way you're not going to envy the oppressor is by what? The Most High drawing you out of that darkness and bringing you into light. Which is where we is for now. You can't feel it and say what? There is a elect until Yahweh Hashem shall say is not. We know outside they're moving in doubt. Time too short for that. The Most High call we, by His graces, walking every day, I'm sure that we is men of the Lord.
Galatians chapter 5, verse 16. I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. Right?
If you walk in the Spirit, you wouldn't do the things of the flesh. What the Apostle Paul said in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, he said what? For these things I besought the Lord Christ that the depart from me, that was that thorn in our flesh. Because being in the Spirit, the Most High had to give you something in the flesh to balance you out. If you ain't had no worries, you ain't had no strain, the chances are you're not going to be a spiritual man. The Most High just do that to balance you out. The Apostle Paul said, he besought the Lord Christ that to depart from him. But what the Lord said, he going to say what? He said, nay, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Psalms chapter 51. Second to last verse. A broken and a contrite heart the Lord will not despise. These things are spiritually discerned things. Only men who the Most High choose to reveal them knowledge unto, go get, go understand it, making it outside here right now in a place that everything rusty in and going on break down, that disease can come in and overturn, right? The body that you have, a common cold can kill you if your immune system too low. Zika, all these different viruses on the face of the earth. Only a spiritual minded man will understand these things.
Weak in his mind. Weak in his mind. You're going to say, I can't handle this. I can't handle this financial. I can't handle being brought down low. Right? Where it feels like even my own mind attacking me. I can't handle it. I don't walk away. Last year, I came home, I think it was Ghana I was on the west, but I'm not. I was saying, you know what, I was on a little fast the other day. And while I was on the fast, I had like some serious attacks. I parked it up, I waited for my gate to open, to go to my yard, a taxi pull up behind. I tell you, taxi, I'll move, man, check me. Man, check me. You understand? Some of them think it's like some serious situation, you know, that happen. It's like, yo, the man check me, what the man say? Man say, at least I know where you live in. Check me because I tell me I move to me back and go to my yard, right? And I was on the fast, I was telling brother, I said, oh, you know, I was on the fast and things that happen. Things that happen to me. I say, you know what? I had to fast some more. Because when I ain't fasting, things are happening. So that means when you ain't fasting, you mean in this world. And these spirits, they're not against you. But we are against these spirits. We are against the vibration of this world. You understand? So you have to fast and be more spiritual. This is Romans chapter 8 verse 5. But they that are after the flesh do not mind the things of the flesh. But they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the power, neither indeed can be. So you know the situation happened where I reflect, because even though my reaction was still kind of carnal, to even answer back. Where should I just use the wisdom and say, oh, you see, the Most High had your number. But the Most High still delivered me out of the whole situation. Because I went and approached man. When I approached man, I said, yo, there was an Elamite. An Elamite was stripping me. You know? So by the time I had to wait because the taxi make a block. So I stood up and waited, and you know, I had the scriptures going through my mind. I was like, I'm going to fuck this Elamite up. But the Spirit had it. Now when Elamite take an attack back now, come around, and I step out into the road and I stop him. I flag him and I came in front of the car. I don't know, it was the Spirit I have, but I was shy. I might try to apologize and say, yeah, I don't understand that. I know that he said spill his guts, he said spew. But how that come to us, but I don't gonna give it to me. I don't gonna give it to me. That was Yahweh Shai. And I don't reflect on the situation, yo, to be spiritually minded. It's life. Because if it wasn't for Yahweh Shai being on me, right, they could have gone another way. You understand? They could have gone another way. When the disciples in Acts, when they was being persecuted, right, they rejoiced and they was found worthy to receive shame for Yahweh Shemel Shai. Understand that this judgment, wherever it may be, you win or you lose, is because of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Micah 7 verse 9 say what? I will bear the nation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. The Lord said, hey, we're going to go through it. But punishment that we can receive it is not worthy. Sorry, it's not we're not going to receive enough punishment. The elect are going to receive punishment as worthy as a sin. You know, you gotta ease up the judgment for the elect. Because basically, at this time here now, the time of repentance, the elect turn back unto him. So he's showing them mercy. You understand? He's showing them mercy, teaching them. We know the value of the knowledge that we have. These people out here, they've been affected and they don't know why. They don't know why, but they have to slave for the man. Why? The money get tax back for you and your money before you. You understand? You have a job, you have a pay slip. By the time the money hit the bank, you realize that there was a tax deduction, PAYE, pay as you earn. You understand? NIS, National Insurance. All these things, the tax man hand in your pocket before you. You understand? Then you can receive your full check. The policy is that all these for transparency, your money must pass through a financial system, a bank or credit union or some shit. And when it passes through there, they have charges. Right? That's an unrighteous thing. That's an unrighteous thing. This is what you're living in. We know it, so we grieve. We grieve. These people that grieve. You know why? Because their consolation or their comfort is so over the bar. Going to go home. Gamble. Not saying that, brothers, don't take a drink. Don't go up in the spot. You do things to cool your mind, but temperate and within the spirit. Right? You're not going to be riotous, drunkers out in the street. Right? Which these people are. Our comfort is Yahweh Shai to the spirit, to the scriptures. Right? You may okay, somebody. You didn't finish reading over your comforter, but you have more to read on the house. Proverbs 3 verse 5. Proverbs 3 verse 5.
Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5. It says, trust in the Lord with all thy heart.
Trust in Yahweh with all thy mind. Boy.
And lean not on thy own understanding.
Boy.
In all thy ways, acknowledge him.
In all thy ways, acknowledge Yahweh. You wake up in the morning, you take a deep breath, you go down on your knees, you try your best. You say to them, but give praise to Yahweh. It's important to give praise because you didn't wake up on your own self. Check. The Heavenly Father who woke you up. And what's your video when the brother was quite right? He said what? The Most High works not even on a microscopic level to be able to fight off diseases, to fight off spirits. The Most High working with us, we have a hedge around us. The main reason that the Lord, that we left home and we reach here safely, and we're gonna preach and teach and go back home safely to our families. Our families have been protected while we are away. All these are protected. Give thanks to our Master ourselves and acknowledge him. Go ahead.
You know, it says, and he shall direct thy paths.
And he shall direct thy path. He's not your own understanding. She have a husband, you know. But she say he doesn't. He say that he just and he that. Then say that come and he that two children, but she can save her. No, you can't save nobody because you don't know if you save the answer. Repent from that wicked thought. You can't save your own self. We're not saving our own self, you know. It's by the mercies of Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. The scripture said the righteous are scarcely saved. Don't feel because they're coming out here and you know Yahweh Shai came as the end of all. It's not the end all be all. The righteous are scarcely saved. It's a terrible thing to fall in the hands of Yahweh Shai. You understand? Ignorance is not bliss. In these last days, ignorance equates to death. And you being a boss bag Israelite, coming back in the second trip, ultimately to be the first that already have to be predestined. Right? But at the end of the day, you want to try your best to be saved. Right?
7. It says, be not wise in thy own eyes.
fear the Lord and depart from evil.
Be not wise in thy own eyes, fear the Lord, and depart from evil. So the Lord said what? When they go through this affliction, buckle down, put trust in Him. Right? Don't be like this Christian. Right? Don't be fucking naive. The Lord is a power of knowledge. He wants us to have knowledge. Right? Trust in the Lord, if you truly trust. If you don't trust in the Lord in this green season here, how are you going to trust in Him in dry? Because the scripture says many days and many years you're going to be afflicted. Now what the scripture says, the affliction coming in. Order of chaos is the order of the day. Order of the chaos. So when our financial system collapses and the ships are coming in and the food is rationed and martial law comes in, right? It's not going to let up. That's like how we have this season here now. We're looking like it's about to end. Abel's 8 and 11. Right? The famine in the world. YouTube shut down. And if we don't get to it with Daily Motion or whatever next media, and the most sides do so and say, hey, what you see? Bring the plagues, bring the famine. What are you going to do? You see, we've been put in this situation to be strengthened, to be tempered, to be made to a hard, stiff, strong, to resist. Building a foundation, to be solid and to be grounded, to be rooted. Right? But if you don't trust in Yahweh Shem El Shai, right? And you lead to your own understanding and you alleviate the pain too early. Right? But you alleviate the pain by your own strength, by your own might. Yahweh Shem El Shai, He will not have let that complete. You would have neglected to be completely strengthened or completely tempered. You don't want that to happen. Give me your piece of confession.
Philippians chapter 4 verse 8. Philippians chapter 4 verse 13, it says, I can do all things through Yahweh Shai which strengthens me.
I can do all things through Yahweh Shai which strengthens me. Strength. Mike, you know about it. Anybody have go into the word strength? Philippians chapter 4 verse 1, 8? Verse 13, the Bible word strong. Right? Look up the word strength. Yahweh Shai strength. See our foundation. Planted into Him. Tapping into this word. That's the support?
Yeah. Look at you now. I'm bringing it out. I'll bring it out. They Wisdom of Solomon 16 verse 12. He said, for it was neither herb, nor mollifying, ballistas, plasters, that restored them to health, but thy word, O Lord, which healeth all things.
Yeah. It's not the plaster, it's not the herbs that restore you to health. The true health is the health of the spirit. Once the spirit is healthy and vibrant and alive, your body is going to be alive. It starts from within. It's not what goes into a man who finds it, what comes out. It starts from within. So what you put into your spirit, right? The health and healing doesn't come from the aloes. It doesn't come from the fruits. It doesn't come from the frankincense and the myrrh. The health and the healing comes in the belief in Yahweh Shem El Shai. So when you continue to read that scripture, as that scripture talk about when the sick go to the apothecary, right? The apothecary makes about confection. He makes the frankincense, the myrrh, the ballium, and all the other herbs. And they'll take it and they'll put it on the skin, or the bruise, or the wound, and they'll band it up in a plaster. That's what we call a modified plaster. That's what it's about. They show you that in right? They show you that in this thing with Tony Jar, on back. That's different. They have back 1, 2, 3. Right? There's only on back. It was broken up really bad. Right? And doctors in the village, they had the incense burning and they make the qualifying plaster and they put him to lie down and to rest. They beat him real bad and they broke his bone. And he was resting for some weeks or whatever, plastered up. And they saying their prayers and they was invoking the spirit and they was burning the incense. Right? But they of Israel, then what we do? So our heritage is what? To make the confections of the herbs, right? The apothecary, the Most High, blessed certain physicians with that skill, with that talent to know by what measure to put this, by that, this herb, by that oil, and the bandage up or whatever. But you have to pray to Yahweh Shem Shai that He shows mercy. Because one of the things, when you look it up, when you go to the right manners in my sword, what the Israelites, and even I think in the son of a Victoria Bible dictionary, say sin was equated to sickness. So when they were sick, it's because they sinned. You understand? So that way, the herbs and things, they will do good. But true healing, you repent from your sin. And it turns back to Yahweh Shem Shai. That's what we're working on, that's spiritual healing right now. So the body is going to get right. Because through the spirit, the scripture says what? Nothing is wrong. The scripture says nothing is sharp and big, nothing is long stuff. No matter how thick it is, healers making love. Imagine they taking the what? They're taking the abominations and the Bible speaks of, and that's their delicacies. They pay what? $1,400 for lobster tail. All you can eat shrimp and scallop. When they go, that's their delicacies. Caviar come from the beluga whale, right? A whale, you're not supposed to eat whale, right? Whale doesn't have scales and fins, right? They don't have scales and fins. They take the eggs of the beluga whale. That's a real expensive caviar. Caviar is just fish eggs. They eat the eggs, they eat an abomination, right? And they can take it and Jake want to be up there. So Jake do whatever the fucking take to be up there. But that is what corruption. You corrupt your way. All flesh corrupted its way. That's what I read in Genesis chapter 6. You understand? Yeah, you getting me now?
Spoken about your fucking theory. But state that men of the Lord aspire to be is the reach pointer. When you have a shy, come you have a shy, don't even know. You have a shy, don't even know. Not you have a shy used to say, by the power of the Most High, he'll get up, walk. And even so, we see that body that we see that which is sown is not quick and accepted that. So like the whole point now, we don't outside here the store, we outside here because we know it have things that we working towards. We working towards things. We working towards our body that when you wake up in the morning you feel the electricity running through it. You know, these are the things we working towards. We see these jets, they're walking around the dead, the lifeless, beside from the spirit not being in them. That the body itself, dead. We are all who wake up in the morning with infirmities and this. We working towards these things. You know? The sun will never set on your shoulder. These are the things we working towards. No more poisoning in mouth. When we gotta eat just to survive, just to stay in this life. These are the things we're working towards. Breathing clean air. You know? Going on tower man and not worrying if that might be a death. These are the things we're working towards, not natural things in life that is supposed to be rendered unto as a man. Talking about the important thing, going back to that food, what the scripture says. How the scripture phrase it? Food.
Sirach chapter. Book of Sirach chapter 20. Sirach chapter 29 verse 21, it says the chief things for life is water and bread and clothing and an house to cover shade.
Which Jake don't even have. Jake rented. Jake eaten poisonous water with fluoride in it. day in and day out, this is the conditions of the battle. We understand that. Them don't understand the conditions that them living in because they're being destroyed. And for what? We working towards no more of that. Somebody bring out Revelation chapter 21, one verse.
Philippians chapter 3 and verse 20. For our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, who shall change our vile body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body, according to the working whereby he is able even to subdue all things under himself.
Waiting for them bodies and new bodies. Waiting for that time where we will be at rest. We will be at peace. You know, be at full health, 100%. You know, efficiency of body. You know, not having to worry about sicknesses, diseases, migraines, toothaches. You know, everything will be just joyous, happiness. You know, serving our passion, our tribe, with a healthy body. The scripture says there is nothing above a sound body. You know, and nothing is above that them bodies that the Lord is going to give us. Because we're not going to die anymore. We're not going to go up anymore. We're not going to succumb to sin. We're not going to succumb to carnal thoughts. We're not going to have sex with the brother wife. Or to steal from the brother. You know, because we're going to be happy. You know, the Lord going to give us a kingdom to rule. You know, He's going to give us this earth. Right, we're going to say that He will subdue all things under Him. You know, that is the heathens, that is His kingdom. You know, that is the throne. The Lord is going to rule and we as being joined heirs with Him. It's going to rule as well. That's what the scripture says in Isaiah 32. A king shall rule in righteousness. A king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. That's right. You know, but to be rulers of this earth, we have to be out of this flesh. You know, we have to have them new bodies. And when the scripture says in 1 Corinthians 15 and 51, I do show you a mystery that we shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in bodies suitable for kings. You know, because the reason why we have been dethroned, because we were created to be kings of this earth, but we were demoted due to our sinful minds, our carnal thoughts. We wanted to worship idol gods. You know, we wanted to follow the ways of heathens. And like Psalm chapter 2 says, be wise now, O ye kings. That's right. You know, be instructed the judges of the earth, which is us. Yasharala. Princes of the power. Next in line for rulership.
That's right. They go back to the Ephesians 4 and 13. I can do all things through Yahushua HaMashiach who strengthens me. It says to what? To be strong, endure with strength, strengthen, to receive strength, be strength, to increase in strength. It says to be bold, to be headstrong, be strong in your mind. The scripture says, you're right, it's Isaiah 28, the righteous are as bold as a lion. Proverbs 28. Yes, sir. This is Proverbs 28 verse 1. The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. When you go into the word bold, it means to be what? Batak. It means to trust. To trust in, to have confidence, to be confident, to be secure, to cause to trust, to make secure, to feel safe, to be careless. And what it means to be bold, to be confident. Right? So we can do all things by Yahushua HaMashiach. We'll be strengthened and we'll be what? Confident in Him to stand in the evil day.
This is Revelation chapter 21, starting at verse 4. It says, and power shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, That's right. Neither sorrow.
That's right.
Nor crying.
That's right.
Neither shall there be any more pain.
That's right.
For the former things are passed away.
That's right. The system, the oppressing system we live in, seeing Eden's ruling over we, that going to pass away. These feeble bodies that we live in, are going to pass away. Being in an ignorant state, that's going to pass away.
You know, verse 5 it says, and he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful.
Who is that sitting upon the throne? I kind of think a bit more for Revelation chapter 3 or 5 when one that we didn't talk about Revelation chapter 5. Because this man was sitting on the throne, Yahushua Mashiach, worthy. None of us was worthy. And none of the reincarnations on them. We never made the cut. But this man prevailed.
Revelation chapter 5 and I'll start at verse 2. It says, And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice,
That's right.
Who is worthy to open the book?
Who is worthy? Who could do this great deed?
And to loose the seals thereof. And no man in heaven, nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book.
No angel, no cherubim, no archangel. None of them was able.
Neither to look thereon. And I wept much, because no man was found worthy to open and read the book.
That's right.
Neither to look thereon.
That's right.
And one of the elders said unto me,
That's right.
Weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof.
That's right, and I was meditating on this, and the brother was talking about this the other day, and say, that man blood take away sins. Before the Father, Yahweh, Basham Yahushua, men who here, we might know if we're one of them, that's why we're working so hard. Provided this is the last go around Jericho. Because right now, Babylon system is Jericho. Oppressing Israel. But we're going wrong, and this is the final round. What the most I say? When all go and make that final round, chant harder. Hey, that reminds me of the feast that we keep, that you was chanting. Kal halal Yahweh Basham Yahushua. This is what we chanting that go and bring down this place. This place dark. This place is a cesspit. The people in it, there's worms in the cesspit. Eden and Israelite alike. And the most I pulling you out of that degenerated state. And this is the man who they get a ticket from. Men just want to disrespect Yahushua. They don't know what they're doing. But we are trying to maintain that fear of the Most High. We just give reverence. Somebody who can ask them, why we just be saying that? Why are you giving double honors to these men? Why you don't just call them by the name? I say, you just ignorant, you don't know. I don't even get vexed with them again. These men, providing that, but I believe that there is men of the Lord, the hierarchy, who the Most High set up. Them is the men of them who the Most High choose. And we now read earlier on that the ability and the privilege that the Most High gave these men to bound and to loose. When these men and them curse here, shall be a portion for the eyesight of the Most High. Only in the kingdom of heaven, when they receive them bodies, thou taken off fire. These heathens and them, they know not what to do. Oppressing Israel and touching the apple of the Most High eye. They know not what to do. If them, they only know what I was doing, they would have come now and repent. They would have give up everything, but the Most High don't want it to be so. Prophecies must be fulfilled. They must flourish the wickedness. Psalms chapter, I believe is in 1992. Say that, or 82. When he works, 92 can. Iniquity must flourish. The Most High have a slaughter prepared for the face of the earth.
Gotta finish the process.
Can.
Gotta play it out.
Can. It had to happen. Destruction, pain, sorrow. That leave the mouth of the Heavenly Father. It cannot return void. Christianity, all these false prophets and them who utter, you know, things gonna change. Things gonna be better. All these vile beasts. But they don't know what they're saying.
The book of Psalms, chapter 92, verse 6. A brutish man knoweth not, neither doeth a fool understand this.
And you saying, right? You saying,
when the wicked spring as the grass, and when all workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever.
So when these men and them laid out, before the missiles and them come, if the missiles is the grand finale, somebody could pull back that, Zephaniah chapter 14. No? Before the missiles come, it's going to have Jacob's trouble, it's going to have race wars, it's going to have all these things going on the face of the earth. And when the Most High fulfill them scriptures upon them, no man, no beast, nothing can utter against the Most High. And say the Most High was unjust for doing this. The Most High is not unjust in his doings. Everything the Most High does is just and righteous altogether. The scriptures say so. And if the scriptures say the Most High is just and righteous altogether, who is we to say otherwise? You know? Right? Flesh shall consume away. Right? What do you say? No. Flesh, the skin shall be 14:12. 14:12. Zechariah. Selah. Zechariah 14:12.
Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plagues wherewith Jehovah Shemyahushai will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away their holes, and their tongue shall consume away their mouth.
Oh, no. Here in the scripture say the eye and the tongue, like the two scoffing instruments that others use against the word of the Most High, against the men of the Most High. Now watch, and they use the tongue, and they utter great damnation upon the self with that. And the Most High say what? That's going to consume away. Like the dance done. After that is onward into the kingdom. Righteousness is going to be established on earth.
James chapter 3 verse 8. But the tongue can no man keep. It is an unruly evil, full of deadly poison.
Revelation chapter 20, verse 14. And death and hell were cast into a lake of fire. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. That's just about what they are. With the missiles in Zephaniah. Understand? That's the second death. It will be hard. Like if you ever watch a white water rafting. White water rafting is when you come down the river, real, it has real white water because of what? It's rough and rugged. So the water will be foaming coming out from the mountains and things like that. It'll be rough. But from a bird's eye view, looking down, the missiles, when 200 million missiles hit, the mushroom clouds coming up, they're going to look like that same turbidity from the sky, but in the form of amber, in the form of fire. You understand? That's the second death. Let's prepare for what? The wicked. 2/3 of our people are predominantly Esau. Edom and these other nations. Well,
Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 8. For Jerusalem is ruined, and Judah is fallen, because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord, to provoke the eyes of his glory.
Within Israel, northern and southern tribe, is the mouth that it has denounced the Lord with. Coming out of Egypt, they use the mouth and denounce the living power, and they say what? Better we go back in Egypt where we was eaten. They bring me outside here, Moses, to suffer.
This is Isaiah chapter 22 verse 14. It says, and it was revealed in my ears by the Lord Yahweh of hosts, surely is this iniquity shall not be purged from you till you die, says the Lord Yahweh power of hosts.
Prophet Isaiah, it was revealed in his ears concerning when Israel reached this kind of state. It's not saving for some of them. There's only one way out. Destruction, annihilation, however you want to put it. It reached a point now where it's just the just being just being just still, the righteous, the unjust being unjust, filthy being filthy still. Like just the state it reached now. People stuck in their own ways, they're convinced that what they're doing is right. And that is for their own fall when the time comes. So right now that might be started from the apostles all the way down. They say we only concerned about the elect. A certain few men who interest to the Most High is one of the Most High sheep. And when we sing in the song, which is the voice of the shepherd coming through our mouths, they will hear the song and come in. That's all we concerned about. The rest of them don't matter.
Malachi chapter 4 verse 1 says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud. It says, for behold, Malachi 4 verse 1, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubborn, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that he shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Because people don't understand the power of a nuclear missile. The average man, if a man studying, I think he will understand what is inside of them missiles and them. They don't research either. They don't research what happened in Nagasaki and Hiroshima in Japan in World War II, which is just 75 years ago. When the nuclear physicists went in afterwards to do the assessment, Second Peter came to life. Second Peter came to life in my head, wherein elements melt with fervent heat. They say glass, metal, all different types of metal. People was incinerated to ash. This was the and them bombs that I've only had, I think was 8 and 10 grams of uranium if I'm not wrong. The nuclear warheads and them that they possess contains hundreds of grams of uranium. Men are considering these things. When a man has a nuclear bomb, he's supposed to just run. When a man has a nuclear bomb, he's supposed to just run. Because, you see, they're so desensitized to the dangerous line right next to, hey, a mosquito can sting you and kill you. Like the state we in, a mosquito. But it can sting you and you can get a virus and die. Men don't want to come out and living like this. Men want to continue living on and on. Trusting in a woman, trusting in the system, trusting in money. Like medicine failing. They say we're moving into the 21st century. But sickness and diseases, plagues on an increase. They say technology better, but what technology really doing? Technology not making life better, actually destroying it. So therefore, the Most High showing you, the Most High revealing unto you the type of man ruling. They just can't see it. You know? Yeah, you are now.
This is Sirach 28 and verse 23. Such as forsake the Lord shall fall into it, and it shall burn in them and not be quenched. It shall be sent upon them as a lion and devour them as a leopard.
When you say, when that comes up, they come on that side, right? And guess what? We're going to put them in the tongue. The tongue we're going to put them in because why the smoke from the men of the Lord. That's why it's British right? This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 13. I started from verse 18, right? How about a little bit, but because it all begins these people when I'm born for the tongue. You understand? Because it's scorpion. You know what I mean? The true men of the Lord start knowing that one person come all the way down. That's right? You see, now understand the things that are laid up in the latter days, which shall happen unto them and to those that are left behind. Right? Because when they're on, they're going to go around and say, hey, you know the parent time's coming. You understand? The parent time's coming. But those that are left behind, who are the Lord's elect, you know, the Lord will advance them. And this is what these people spoken at every day. You understand? The Lord, therefore, did come into great peril and many necessities, like as those dreams declare. You understand? Because you know, the scripture is like a dream that you know you don't ever want to wake up. Because when you get deep into the scriptures, you know you feel that vibe, the spirit upon you. You understand? And it's the same with the Most High does do things. He does reveal things also in dreams. But he also said dreams are also deceiving too, so you have to know what the Most High. Verse 20. Yet is it easy for him that is in danger to come into those things, than to pass away as a cloud out of the world, and not to see the things that happen in the last days? And he answered unto me and said, the interpretation of the vision shall show thee, and I will open unto thee the things that thou hast required. Whereas thou hast spoken of them that are left behind, this is the interpretation. He that shall endure the peril in that time has kept himself. No, because when I was saying, hey, that have faith in the Most High, why we need green states? Because we're going on enter the dry states. Understand? And the men that believe in your ambassador shall go and have faith in the Lord. Understand? With the Lord, he that shall endure the peril in the time and kept himself, he that before in the danger, as such as have worked and faith toward the Almighty. So when the brother said earlier on, you see when he was fasting, the tax man come against him. You understand? You see that have faith in the Lord was falling into a danger. And the scripture says in Romans chapter 12, we said before you have a living sacrifice. So here's the back when the brother goes on the promenade. The whole of don't come against them. That is what danger. And this is the last day. We're in the current time to stop.
Just say, Most High know to deliver the righteous out of temptation. The Most High know he elect, and the Most High have a way to deliver we. Sometimes what the Most High does do is just, the Most High does take glory in the elect. The Most High does take glory in a sense of Job. When the Most High sent Satan against Job, the Most High said, he say what? Which is the only one who could really boast. He said what? Have thou considered my faithful servant Job? The Most High was boasting about Job to Satan. And he said what? Satan said, you're sending me against him without cause. That is the next thing to the Most High. Don't have to have a reason to touch you up. The Most High could do it because it is his will. And we know have to be grounded in the scripture to know that when it happens to we, our is easier said than done. Easier said than done. That what? To stay within the script that it give the Most High thanks in tribulation and in good times. We have to know to do these things because Job used to do everything was perfect before the eyesight of the Most High. A just man who eschewed evil and then lift up righteousness. And what going with it? He had sons, all of them gone. He had cattle, which was the riches. Everything gone. That wasn't it there. He gets stricken with boils all over his skin. And Job was a man that time around, in that lifetime. We don't know who he was in the past incarnation. That's why he's understanding on top of understanding. That time he was perfect. So, the Most High don't have a reason. The Most High want to make an example out of you. That's just how we want to do it. Say, you have to say, Kalalali, our Basham, your side anyway. Anyhow you take it. You know?
Verse 24, that's what we want to present. Now this, therefore, they that which be left behind are more blessed than they that be dead, because they are fighting chip coming. And the men them that be left behind, the reason why they're going to be more blessed, because they're going to stand strictly for the Most High name. Just as how the mother and the 3 sons who was put to death for the Most High name. The 7 sons, Salakia, Tawara. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 2 and verse 45. He answered and said unto me, these be they that have put off the mortal clothing, have put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Now are they grown and receive balm. That the time after the men stand stiffly for the Most High name, the Most High said they that be left behind will be more blessed than they that be dead, because they're going to really go through the fire. They're really going to go through the concentration camp. We're really going to go through Amaratasa, days without eating, days, weeks. As the brother was saying earlier on, the peril times, yes, days, weeks, we don't know how long it's going to last.
The book of Judah chapter 8 and verse 25. It says, moreover, let us give thanks to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai our power, which tried us, even as he did our fathers. Remember what things he did to Abraham, and how he tried Isaac, and what happened to Jacob in Mesopotamia of Syria, when he kept the sheep of Laban, his mother's brother. For he had not tried us in the fire, as he did them, for the examination of their hearts. Neither had he taken vengeance on us, but the Lord do scourge them that come near unto him, to admonish them.
Sirach, how is the Masalman? My son, when thou comest to the Lord. Sirach 2. My son, when thou comest to the Lord, keep your eyes full.
Sirach chapter 2 verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright.
Set your mind right.
And constantly endure.
Constantly endure. That's the instruction. So that's supposed to go line hand up with what? Proverbs 3 and 5. You know? But you need not to your own understanding, but trust in Yahweh. The Lord say, endure. Because by you enjoying is you strengthening yourself for the final battle. But if you're bowing out now in them little small battles you're dealing with in your life, if you're bowing out now because you didn't put your trust in the Lord, because you say for yourself, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to alleviate the pain. I'm going to walk away. Right? But no, you're supposed to enjoy. You're supposed to buckle down and enjoy. Right? Wait until you pray on Yahweh and wait until he delivers.
That's right. Even then we had to take example of Job too, because Job went Job, right, and say, shall we only receive good at the Most High, shall we not receive evil too? Right? So the Most High is bring it down to strength.
But how much men really living up to the words of Job? Men saying it, but they're not doing it. They're not living up, because when the situation comes, they're looking for that carnal or that easy way out. How much men really buckling down? You can tell, because everything goes hand in hand. Your work stands for itself. And the men that trusted in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, they're going to increase in wisdom. Right? How many men enjoying? Because watch, the way you deal with the situation is a show of your faith. The way you deal with the situation, if you get up and get, and not wait until the Lord to deliver you, it shows that you don't have faith in the Lord. If you get up and get, if you get up and move yourself and elevate yourself, it shows that you don't have enough faith in the Lord. That's why the Lord said 1 Peter 3:9. Somebody get that real quick. 1 Peter 3:9. Yeah. Verse 9.
This is 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 9. Not rendering evil for evil.
Now, try 2 Peter.
The Lord is not slack.
Yeah.
2 Peter chapter 3 verse 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise.
Yeah, the Lord not slack concerning his promise. What is the promise? What? Deliverance. Kingdom of heaven to his elect. Right?
That's right.
He said, my servant shall eat. Right? We serving him, so we want to eat in the time of famine and drought. Pestilence. Go ahead.
As some men come slackness.
As some men come slackness. Go ahead. Because they're saying that the Lord taking long. Right? The Lord taking long. Since the fathers fell asleep, the Lord said he coming. Right? Because it's a cycle of things, man. The earth does purge itself, man. You know? Them things just happen. And guess what? They go blow over and everything will be okay again. Elections come, elections go. We go have good, we go have bad. All them things. There's the voice of people who lost a void of hope. Right? Scripture says the Lord is not slack concerning his promises. Go ahead.
As some men come slackness, but is long suffering.
He is long suffering. It means that he's suffering long. The Lord, the scripture said the good shepherd going after that one sheep. The reason why the Lord taking so long too is because the elect have to be totally purged. The scripture said we're going to be presented before the Lamb white. White represents purity. Having that knowledge, having that confidence that Yahweh Shai is going to deliver. The scripture says if it is not of faith, it is of sin. Right? To be without faith is to be full of sin. Because faith goes back into what being, or faithful, it goes back into being what? Trusting in the Lord. Right? To be faithful is to trust in the Lord. Right? And what did the Lord say? If it's without faith, it's a sin. To trust in the Lord is to be totally purified by his word and to understand that he is power and mighty to save. Yahweh Shai is power and he is mighty to save. He is going to save his elect from any situation. You think if the Lord saying that he's going to save everybody misses, you're out here preaching that he's going to save everybody misses, he's going to save everybody chariots. Yet still when you get in a little situation in your job or in your home, you're running from it because you don't think that the Lord will save you. Come now, man, I'm not showing any faith. You had to buckle down. Your apostles, they're doing this work for 35. The apostles are saying they've been working like 35 years. That is faith right there, 35 years. You're doing this work for 35 years. Year 2000 came. Rape doctrine came. And the whole list of different things coming and going. And you're still doing this work? I'm the next apostle. I even said about 2 weekends ago when the apostle Rakan, the elders came and vibes them on the woods. He said, it's like being with a woman. You hate the fucking woman, but you love her. You can't do it without her. It's like, you're all together so long that you can't. It's like, only two half are crazy. They have to come together to make one crazy. Right? It's like that because, hey, to go through the truth. Like, the Lord sent me an example of the man they just now. All them mad. So what up? What else you can tell them? So what up? It make no sense. Or they lie to the people. If we lie, you come back and tell us what's the truth. Because your truth clearly not working. Your truth is in the government, is in the system, is in the doctrine and philosophies of men that is failing, that is going to be burnt up. And when the missus hit all theories, beliefs, all hypothesis going to get put to death today. Everything going to get put to death. All that going to remain is the truth. The Lord say He's going to deliver His elect. The Lord say He's going to put the horn of the people, He's going to put them into slavery, right? They're going to get a double time, and then He's going to round them up and burn them as one big bonfire, right? These are the nations that are going to come subordinate, and Israel going to be on top. Israel going to be the monument, the Tazaya one of truth. You understand?
These guys are such a joke. Guys like them, man. They're saying we lying. We this, we that. We outside here protesting. We realize something wrong with the world we live in. Are we doing what is necessary to get ourselves up out there? You walking, going nowhere. You eating poison, drinking poison.
Right? He's not bothered, he's not hurt. Because hey, if somebody mashing your foot, you're gonna say, ow. We say now. Ezekiel 9 and 4. Go in the midst of the shit, go ahead. Ezekiel 9 and 4. We say now. Right? But you ain't say now, we mad. We mad because we say now. Right? You ain't say now because you make this place your home. You make this place your rest. But this place is not our rest. Our spirit wasn't designed to be in an oppressive state. Our spirit wasn't designed to be subject to fools. There's foolish people. The blind, they both fall into a dish. It's the foolish people leading. The scripture says, yeah, the leaders of the people cause them to what? Air. The word air goes back to error. You're falling in fault. You're fault. Homosexuality is a fault. It's a lie. The purpose of sex was to procreate. Two flesh become one. It's a bond. Right? It's the building of a nation, of a family. Growing. You call your father, your wife, the father of your wife, you call him what? Your father-in-law. Your estate get bigger. You understand? You can turn to your father for help. Right? Your father-in-law for help. Right? He's smoking on the altar. Yeah. Right? Yeah, bring me Ezekiel 9 and 4.
The book of Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4.
Right.
And the Lord said unto him, go to the midst of the city, to the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
So we can see the abominations, and they are abominable, and they are grievous to behold. And we sign and cry, and we being called mad for it. You can't see it. You can't see it, right? But we see it. And we being called mad because we see that there's a big, ugly, hairy, pale-faced man sitting on top of the throne of the earth, ruling. And he ruling in wickedness. He making all the abominations righteous and all righteousness wickedness. Right? He make righteousness taboo. Right? We seeing it and we calling it out, but you're calling us mad. Where you gonna tell a man like that? To water? Chunks. Now we'll go to the to our glory. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, listen. And verse 4. It says, we fools accounted his life as madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High? And his lot is among the saints. Therefore we have erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness had not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. And that's going to be his song. For you out here calling us mad, condemning us. Right? Turning your back on your power while you walk away with your beard shaven and neatly dressed, going about your business because what? Your house made, your bread probably buttered on two sides. In other words, you're prospering in this kingdom. You're getting your tax return. And you just vote your government in today, the local government representative in today, and he promised us what? Give you better roads and probably a contract. You understand? They say white children is a way to seek love. Right? Or it might be a police officer, an officer in the army oppressing your own nation. Whatever it may be. You understand? We fools. We counted our life, we counted his life as being what? Not righteous. Right? So hey, so what? But if we, hey, the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to be made manifest in the whole wide world. Right? They're going to know that these were the men that stood stiffly and truly believed in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because they're practicing belief. We're not just doing this repetitiously week in, week out for no reward. They're practicing it because they believe it. They're not doing it because you find, right, hey, when I lie with this group of fellas, right, they ain't go teach me money, right? Take. And that benefits to being along the brotherhood. But the scripture says that some of blessed are you. Your brother, you're ready to Matthew 5, when men revile you. I have a scripture again in the New Testament that said that they're gonna despitefully use you. Right? Their brothers are coming around just to use you. Because they see your weakness. Your charity is considered your weakness. So they pounce because they are prey. They are predators. So they're gonna pounce. The experience that brothers that come around the camp is like, yeah, there's a brother shadow one bracket, thing. You know? But from the time we talk about them putting in their dues, you, where's your 3 videos a week? You, where's your tithes? Where's your arms? The back pedal. This is the same type of brothers that's running in the feast and pick up first, push their hand in first. Not taking into consideration the scripture, the etiquette of being when you're invited to a feast. They put their hand in first, it shows that what? That they're about themselves. Right? They take the most. The gluttonous, they're about themselves. You understand? But the scripture says, love thy neighbor as you love thyself. And if you love thy neighbor as you love yourself, you prefer your neighbor over yourself. Right? So that's what the scripture says to do. Preferring one another. You give way for your brother. You show etiquette. You show culture. This is our culture. This is our culture. To consider somebody else before you. You understand? To be hospitable. To be what? Charitable. Right?
But one of this up. Men in the truth is the only men who value the noble, having some kind of thing about yourself, some kind of moral and value. Outside there, these niggas, these people and we pass now, them don't value nothing noble.
No, well, that's it. The scripture said, the Most High has mingled a perverse spirit in the land. And he says, surely the turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Yahweh is a potter. Right? The way the rulership, it's been turned upside down. That what? A woman, she ruling over a man and children are the oppressors. Right? As Isaiah chapter 3, I think it is.
The book of Romans chapter 12 and verse 9. It says, let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love, in honor, preferring one another.
Yeah, let love be without dissimulation. I think that means secret love or secret hate. Right? Good, you know. But prefer one another. You know, prefer one another. Give way. Not be selfish. Thinking about the other brother. A brother coming to you for help. Right? Because he needs help. The help doesn't have to be convenient to you. You understand? Sometimes you have to consider your brother. There are times where there are certain times where you really cannot be. But how much brothers really consider to themselves, yo, you know, if you shift some things around, help that brother because he really needs your help right about now. You understand? That's what he's asking. You understand? Hey, if you do your part, you'll ease up the load. Because they will have order, they will have structure. Pay your arms, pay your tithes. Right? So that in time, when you really need arms and tithes, you don't have to be scampering for it. You understand? It's been procreative, right? And not reactive. Not when the situation happens, just capture. You understand? So you have to take charge in terms of be responsible. You have not much brothers responsible. You have unreasonable, irresponsible brothers amongst the camp. Right? It's your responsibility to get this truth, buy this truth, and sell it then. It's your responsibility to get wisdom and with all I get and get understanding. Right? Because the scripture says the man wandered out of the way of understanding, but shall remain in the congregation of the dead. And what's going to happen to the congregation of the dead? They're going to be burnt up. They're going to be burnt up. Alright? Look at Isaiah chapter 1. No, chapter 3. Alright? And I'll start at verse 3. Verse 4. And I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them. And the people shall be oppressed, every one by another, and every one by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable. When a man shall take hold of his brother, of the house of his father, saying, Thou hast clothing, be thou our ruler, and let this ruin be under thy hand. And that's basically what you're seeing happening out here. That's exactly what they do by going and vote today. You understand? They voted who are the people to rule over them. You understand? They set children as their oppressor. Esau is a child compared to the nation of Israel. Right? They're babes ruling over us. You understand? They're far from the understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You understand?
It's one thing to vote, but the people are not who you're voting for unrighteous. They're not righteous. They have nothing to do with the Most High on the right hand side. Hey, like Israel, when Israel was ruling in the previous days, I think David and King Solomon, people used to root for them because they know they actually seen some type of order being established. I saw when King David and King Solomon sat on the throne, the laws of the Most High went up, just like we're going to be established pursuant to Isaiah chapter 2 in the kingdom, and law shall flow to Zion. Because this is what the earth longing for. Animals, the nature itself, the planet Earth, longing for the righteous rulers to sit back down on the throne. Proverbs chapter 8. Proverbs chapter 13 verse 20. I can't like it. For these three things can. Proverbs chapter 30 verse 21 and 20. This is what the earth longing for. To go at rest. Everything going to go at rest when the true rulers sit down on that throne again. Because well, the king already sit down, which is Yahushua, but he didn't come to establish it in earth as yet. According to Matthew chapter 5, Matthew chapter 6 said, Thy kingdom come in earth as it is in heaven. You know?
As in Proverbs chapter 13, verse 21, 22, it says, For these three things, the earth is disquieted, and for food which it cannot bear.
Right. So the scripture said, for these three things the earth is disquieted. And if you just open your eye, you will see the earth is very disquieted. The earth uneasy. Man, beasts, everything. Trees, uneasy.
Verse 22, it says, For a servant, when he reigneth, reign, and a fool when he is filled with meat.
Because that's what going on in the face of the earth, a servant ruling. Now why the earth like this? he don't know how to rule because it was never bestowed upon him to rule. Now, Yasharala, which is the prince of the power, we now watching this. All this is to contribute towards when we enter into the kingdom, being that balanced judge, knowing both sides of the spectrum. You will see in this kind of man, I can't call him a man, this kind of vile beast ruling the earth and the place just uneasy. These are things that will have a man, but I'm not going to rest until Zion is established on the face of the earth. The kingdom of Zion, New Jerusalem. A man cannot rest unless he sees this kind of peace on the face of the earth, this kind of harmony. Birds, everything in harmony, the ocean, a man in laying hold on the most vilest creature on earth, pig, and committing bestiality with it. That's what the rulers of the earth doing. Those so-called Edomites. The most unclean beasts on earth, he will take it and commit the wicked abomination with it. This is the kind of people, men, going home and lie down in a bed and they're comfortable with these type of people ruling over them. Something has to be wrong with all here, not we. Nothing is wrong with we. We seeing clearly what's going on. That's right. And we making a protest. We coming out and we standing up because we understand that we don't want to live like this. We don't want our children to come and live in a system like this. God.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 17 to 18. I give my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increases knowledge increases sorrow.
Why when a man has more wisdom he gets, he going to be increasing grief? Why that is? Wisdom supposed to make a man so-called be happy. Living in a system like this, when you have the true wisdom, you're going to be sorrowful and you're going to be aggrieved. Because you know, the very plate of food you're going to put in your mouth, contributing to your debt. You depend on this plate of food to live in it. Well, the Most High is who keeping your body. Speaking bodily sustenance. You depend on this plate of food to live. So that your body go draw weak and the spirit go back to the spirit realm. But the very thing you're going to put in your body to sustain it, killing you. That's why we're not surviving off our food right now. The spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that life running on the face of the earth right now. Prolonging it to the prophecies. It's all about the prophecies coming to pass. Because if it wasn't for that, human beings would have done, all of we would have done die off already.
Psalms 94 and verse 15 to 17. But judgment shall return unto righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? Unless Yahweh Shai had been my head, my soul had almost dwelt in silence. So the scripture says, right? He said, eat this root. And Jeremiah tell him, I told you about that child, but the Lord tell him, I send you. You understand? And if the Lord on we side, if the Lord stand for we, who could be against we?
That's right.
You understand? That we see soul almost dwelt in silence.
God.
But because of this word, and not in silence.
That's
So
right.
the Lord have been speaking his word.
That's right.
It says Isaiah chapter 1 verse 16. Wash you, make you clean, put away the evil of your doings from before mine eyes. Cease to do evil. Learn to do well, seek judgment. Relieve the oppressed, judge the fatherless. Plead for the widow. Come now and let us reason together, said the Lord. Though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. Though they be red like crimson, they shall be as wool. If ye be willing and obedient, ye shall eat the good of the land. But if ye refuse and rebel, ye shall be devoured with the sword, for the mouth of the Lord hath spoken it.
And, you know, and it's such a beautiful thing because many of them who seeking after these things.
Psalm chapter 15 verse 1. It says, Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in thy holy hill? He that walketh upright and worketh righteousness and speaketh the truth in his heart.
That's right.
He that backbiteth not with his tongue,
Right.
nor doeth evil to his neighbor,
Right.
nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor, in whose eyes a vile person is contempt, but he honoureth them that fear the Lord. He that sweareth his own hurt and changeth not.
Yeah, still up. Speak by time. But nevertheless, I'll paraphrase it. That one more scripture, I say, who had ascended or who had descended? He that had not lifted up his soul unto vanity. Bring out that piece of Baba Kusha. Who had not lifted up his soul unto vanity.
24, I know what I'm on the street.
Nah,
Like 24.
Psalms 24 verse 3. Who shall ascend into the hill of the Lord?
Right.
Or who shall stand in his holy place?
So that's the government, that's the elect. Right? So the hill and mountain represents government and rulership.
He that had a clean hand and a pure heart, who had not lifted up his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitful.
You see? Who had not lifted up the soul to vanity, to come out of this world. The most I have to call you, because all men doing outside here is lifting up the soul to vanity. That's why the elect shall shine like the stars of heaven in the kingdom of heaven. The regular Israelite going to know these is the men who in the lifetime of great tribulation stood stiffly and try and fight the fight. Fought the fight, pursuing the 2 Timothy. Finish the course. And he say what? He know that it have a crown of righteousness laid up for every one of we, so long as we endure. I want my crown of righteousness. I can't live generations as a slave, being looked at as nothing. And then what? To awake unto shame and contempt. Not me, I'm a representative, not me. I want Most High to tell me, well done. I don't want him to tell me, depart from me, I know you not. These is words that a man shouldn't want to even think about hearing from the Most High. Depart from me. You know the kind of heaviness that's going to pour on your spirit? When Yahweh come, he said, depart from me, I know you not. Hey, with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory to the Most High. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, our teachers who truly rule well. Right, these are Trinidad camp, GMS camp, saying Mawat Lababal, Dr. Babylon, Kwame Sherala. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.